Our journey picks back up on day 3 on the banks of Elephant Butte Lake. The wind off the waters became relentless, but the lake and its surrounding mountains were stunning. Although having the lake to ourselves, we were itching to get back into the forest. No certain plan ahead, we decided it would be best to get some breakfast, top off our fuel tanks, and maybe go check out Cibola National Forest. Passing Elephant Butte now. We're gonna take I-25 and exit up into the southern range of Cibola National Forest. I don't know if you can see that snow way out there. We're not going there. That's where we came from yesterday, kind of over the snow. So we're gonna explore these southern ranges of Cibola. It's kind of grasslands, canyon area. So pretty stoked on that. I've never been to Cibola. I heard that there's moose here. And there's 3 different parts of Cibola. They're all separated. We'll see. I don't think we'll see any moose, but we'll see some pretty cool stuff up in here. Cibola is really pretty. I would definitely like to come back and explore the northern range. This is pretty much grasslands and mostly rocky. There's a little bit of snow. It gets up to about 7,500 feet, but it's not high enough elevation to really have fun in the wintertime. So we will come back to Cibola. From what I hear, there is moose on one of these ranges in Cibola, which would be really cool to see. But we don't have time for that this weekend. We want to go back to Chloride, but I would definitely check out Cibola. It's a neat place. Again, it's a sky island like we have in Arizona, so the resemblance is similar. the top of Cibola right now. A little quick pit stop. Brian had a bug, an insect sabotage his valve stem, so we're getting his valve stem cleaned, swapped back on and filled up, and then we're gonna head out of here.
After descending out of the range, we passed through the small town of Monticello, greeted by only a pack of stray dogs. We traveled about 30 miles until we reached Winston, which in fact has fuel until the gas station closes at 6. We were then moving north to pass through the final town of Chloride. Chloride was established in 1880, mining silver out of the mountains. The local woman we spoke to was a 5th-generation Chloride resident and was eager to share the history of the small mining town.
just took a little stop here to check out this cave. Bailey says there's some petroglyphs up here. That's wild. This is incredible. That one almost looks fake. Yeah, they almost look fake, but I don't think so. Looks like a man. So this Chloride Canyon is fascinating. One of the most beautiful places I've been outside of Arizona. It's really cool. Nobody's really documented how slow going this road is, but it's pretty technical. I mean, you need sliders. I've hit my sliders a few times. It's a necessity to have some armor through here. And I mean, if we started this 4 hours ago, we might make it to the end, but it's already 4 o'clock and we're all getting hungry. It's our last day on this adventure, so we want to enjoy the evening and not be driving like we did all night last night, which was rough. So we're gonna maybe find a camp spot somewhere around here. If we don't find anything up ahead, we're gonna turn around and find something we found back yonder. Well, the temperature is dropping fast in this canyon. It is really beautiful, but we sure picked a gusty little wind tunnel down here. So I figured I should get some dinner going. By dinner, I mean bacon and eggs. All the boys are getting set up. We're gonna enjoy this last night out here. It's really something special in these mountains. This is a neat place. I'll definitely be back. For now, we won't be completing the final stretch of Chloride Canyon. I wish we could, but it's just gonna get too cold up there. So we're gonna enjoy this, have a couple beers, sit by this fire, and head out in the morning. So we'll catch you then. Western New Mexico. This was probably one of the most epic trips I've ever filmed since this channel has been created. I can't personally think of any time I've had better than this. These canyons are amazing, these mountains are amazing. The snow was something else. I mean, it might have just looked like some Forest Service roads, and they were, but you know, that snow turns a Forest Service road into something a little challenging, and I'm not used to that being from the desert. A few good takeaways from this trip. Gotta pack a toothbrush. I was an idiot and didn't. Buy a diesel heater, don't buy a buddy heater, those are junk. And always have a backup plan in case roads are shut down. Fortunately, we lucked out. I did see that there was a bypass for the snow drifts that we ran into on Onyx shortly after we got back down off the mountain, but it is what it is. The fourth takeaway from this trip is always pack extra fuel, even if your jerry can leaks. I left mine at home just because it leaked and I didn't think we would be needing fuel up in here, but it got to crunch time and we were all very short on fuel, so next time I'll know better. So that's gonna conclude it here. If you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed this trip, please give me a like and a subscribe. We're gonna have some trips planned this spring, one coming up in a month. I'm gonna do some wheeling around Tucson and show you some trails out there, but we'll be back in New Mexico next year probably. I don't have any plans to come back, but we have some cool stuff coming up, so stay tuned for that.